What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Hey, I know it's been a long time. I appreciate you guys sticking with me, and hopefully you're getting back, make some more content. I got some new things, and I'll tell you about those things coming up. But today it's a nice day. It's the beginning of February, and it's like 40 degrees here in central Wisconsin, or west central Wisconsin. So pretty darn nice for us. Usually we're dealing with temperatures 20 degrees colder than this. So I figured it's a good day to get out and see if I can maybe find a shed, an early shed, and go kind of walk some of these trails and figure out where they've been moving. So that way, once the snow does melt, at least I'll kind of know where the deer were. But there's some standing corn on the neighboring property, which is pretty good, I think. There's been a lot of deer frequenting the property I'm able to hunt. So I'm going to go in here today and we'll just walk a few trails and see what's cracking. But it's good to be back, and it's been far too long, and I'm just happy to be back and be out and about and able to do some things today. So let's get cracking right away and see what we can go find. Well, I just got started and I'm huffing and puffing already. I'm also a little slow today. I hurt my knee pretty bad yesterday, so I'm taking it pretty easy. But what you can see is I'm just kind of walking these trails, and you can tell there's some pretty good trails here. I see some Magnum tracks. I mean, really good ones. So who knows what's around. With this standing corn around here, there may be a deer from the area that I don't know about that are staying in here and eating. But I'm just going to keep walking these trails and see if I can maybe see something sticking out of the snow. I've been running some cameras, but I haven't checked them recently, so I don't know if any of the bigger deer are still holding their antlers. They may be. Probably likely they are, I guess, but you never know. I figured I'd come in and just do a low impact mission, try not to bump anything out, and stay in my close and easy to access spots that I normally find some antlers at. So it's just so nice today. I got to get out and about, but it's also a good time to do some scouting, at least for me. I see a rub over here, and well, there's another real nice rub there that's shredded. There's one right here that's shredded right behind me. I can kind of show you guys that, but yeah, there are a bunch on these trees. Seems like a nice spot where they cross, and they always make nice rub lines. So, but I'm gonna keep on moving here, gain a little more elevation, and then just kind of scan. One thing I did forget is my binos. That's something I usually like to bring, but forgot them today. I'm not back in the shed action yet, or shed hunting mindset. So we'll get there. I'm excited about the rest of the spring, and we'll hopefully find some antlers. But we'll see what we can find today. One thing I'm seeing so far is that it looks like there's a lot of deer tracks and droppings and stuff underneath some of these evergreens. It looks like maybe they're getting under there and it's bare ground, so I'm assuming it's probably better to bed and a little more thermal cover. But I'm going to kind of focus on some of those spots if I can. Since I can see pretty well, I should be able to spot an antler if there is one. The other thing is the snow's not super deep. It's probably, there's maybe a foot of snow right now, but it's dropping fast today. So we'll see if maybe, I'm guessing if there's a decent sized antler near one of these trails, I should be able to spot a tine or something sticking up. At least that's my hope. But I'm going to keep moving around these evergreens. I've found antlers up in here before, so I would have to think something should be laying around here that I could spot. But a lot of tracks. You can see it's just ripped up, so that's a good sign. There's a lot of deer here. I'll at least, if nothing else today, be able to figure out exactly where they've been. You know, it's easy right now. I can see beds and tracks really easily, so that's kind of nice. So when I come back in a few weeks or whatever, when the snow drops, I'll be able to remember where all these good spots are. But I'm going to keep on moving now. We'll see if we can find something. Well, I see something down here. I'm not sure what it is, but making my way down slowly but surely. Man, I'm really hobbled today with this knee. I don't know what's going on. Twisted it yesterday pretty good, and I've never had a knee problem, but man, I'm dragging today. Hard to go through this snow. But hopefully I get it healed up before it's a lot of walking to be doing during shed season. But here's a trail I'm crossing here. I'm just kind of looking over these trails as I cross. I'll just look both ways as far as I can and see if I see something obvious sticking up. I know that it'd be easy to miss something, but here's a hole of some sort, I think. I thought maybe there was a dead deer here, but I don't know if it's some sort of a den or a food cache for a badger or what it is, but I'll kind of sneak up there. Well, not sneak, I guess. I'm being plenty loud, but see what's digging here. Looks like, I don't know, I just see a lot of deer tracks. I can tell what's down there. I don't know what this is. I'll watch it a little bit because I couldn't run right now if I had to. So maybe it is a badger or something. It looks like a pretty good hole. I don't see any obvious tracks, but it's melting pretty good today, so it's hard to tell. I may have to come back here and see if I can maybe see what it is, or you know, if it's like coyotes digging or something, I can come back. I want to do a little coyote hunting anyways, but well, at least it's not a dead deer. I thought maybe from a ways away it was where they were picking on a dead one, but that's good. I'll keep that spot in mind. I don't know what it is, but if you guys know what that looks like here in Wisconsin, I guess let me know. But I'm thinking that it does look something like maybe a badger hole or something. Again, I apologize for the wind. It's kind of windy up here, but you guys have seen me pull sheds up in this area before. I'm real close to a neighboring cornfield. Usually it's picked. This year, a lot of these fields real close did not get picked. You can see these are some of the trees that the landowner planted, and man, the deer love to rub on them. They're just ripped up, but it's getting better and better every year. It seems like enough of them are growing that they're providing a little bit of cover, and it's so close to the food source, their primary food source here, that they like to spend a bunch of time in here. So it's getting really good. I can't believe this year that once the snow drops, I mean, I gotta find some sheds. There's so much deer sign in here, more than I've ever seen, I think. So that's pretty awesome. I'm getting pretty pumped up about it. And you can see what I'm doing. Right now I'm just kind of walking one of these trails. I saw something down here, and I guess it was just some corn stalks and stuff, but I'm just kind of cruising through and seeing if I can just spot something real easy. But a lot of trails, they're going all directions, and I'm just looking them over as best I can right now and see if maybe I find something. But it's looking good. I'm excited about shed hunting this season. It's going to be awesome. I think that with the amount of deer sign I'm seeing in here, there's gotta be some sheds. I know there are bucks in here. There's rubs everywhere. So and I'm seeing some really big tracks. Even though it is melting, some of the places where it's not, I can see some really good sized tracks. So gotta be some bucks. But I'm gonna work up closer to the corn and walk around and eyeball a few more of these trails and just enjoy the day a little bit. It's pretty awesome. It's nice to be able to get out like this. Here's a pretty good looking bed. You can see they're not bedding far from the food. There's the corn's maybe 30 yards that way, 40 yards maybe, and there's beds there. A bed there. There are a couple other ones right over here underneath this tree. So a lot of bedding activity real close. I don't know if that means they're not pressured enough, or not worried enough where they have to go find a thicker spot to bed, or maybe this just is really good cover for scent and everything here, and they can duck into the corn if they need to, or it means that they're hungry enough that they have to sleep close to the food. But I guess I'm not sure. Maybe you guys know what that means, or maybe it doesn't really mean anything. But yeah, I find a lot of beds, a lot of tracks still, and just littered with them. Good runways going down through here both directions. So I'm gonna cover a little bit more, and then I'll catch up with you guys. If I don't see anything, I'll catch you back by the vehicle. So, well, as you can see, I'm back inside the vehicle. It's so windy out, I just decided to get in here. But what I wanted to do is first recap what we did. We kind of looked around, didn't see any antlers. I apologize for not showing you guys any, but I'm kind of like one of those kids at Christmas that just couldn't wait to peek at his presents under the tree. I just had to get down here a little bit, and since it was so nice out, I figured I'd cover a little ground today, get a little exercise, and maybe luck into an antler. But what we did do is find some good spots where I think they will be, and we'll come back to these definitely in the next few weeks. Depending on the weather, it could be earlier, but we'll keep an eye out, and then definitely in March we'll be really looking for sheds down here. So that's good. The other thing I wanted to do is say thanks for everybody that stuck with me. All the messages I've got checking in, and everybody, I really do appreciate it. I've been, like I alluded to, we've got some other projects going on. I have the whole past over a year now, and it's just kind of limited my free time to do this. I do enjoy, talking to you guys and putting some content out, and if you guys enjoy it, that's great. But I really do appreciate it. I'm hoping to get back rolling again. I know I said that last year and things were slow again. I really didn't put much content on. I think it's been almost a year now. So I do apologize for that, but I've got some exciting things, some projects, and I'm trying to think of if it would be interesting enough to show you guys and how I would do that. So look for those. And I've really got a new fire to do some serious land improvements and things. I already started on some last fall that I didn't film, but got to do some serious hunting land stuff and really improve our hunting success. So I hope you guys have had a good holidays, good Christmas, good New Year, and you're having a good year so far this year, 2020. You know, it's a big one, and I know I'm excited for everything coming up. So I will check in with you guys again. I do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, you know, give it a like, give it a subscribe. We'll get some more content out. So appreciate it, guys. You have a good day. We'll catch up with you soon. Ooh, my heart just stopped, guys. I think I might see a big one.